Internationalization, gradual, Uppsala versus born global models. What are the elements of the gradual internationalization model?
Thank you for asking a question to discuss today's topic, gradual internationalization model versus born global model. Gradual internationalization model is a process model for companies to follow internationalization into foreign countries stage by stage, step by step, slowly, following the traditional aspects of going global. Gradual internationalization model is a continuous process of strengthening your presence in one or more than one foreign market. Slowly, today you expand a little bit, tomorrow or next year you expand again slowly, and over next 5 years or 10 years you keep expanding slowly, gradually, and then you establish your foothold over next 10 years or 20 years in foreign markets instead of expanding overnight in multiple countries. It's a slow process, it's a gradual process, and it is a one by one, stage by stage, step by step process, and you follow step by step approach. Mostly as a company you follow organic process to expand into foreign markets when you follow gradual internationalization model.
Why is it also known as the Uppsala model of internationalization?
Gradual internationalization model is also known as Uppsala model because this model was developed by scientists working at Uppsala University in Sweden. So Uppsala professors Johansson and Wallin developed this model called gradual internationalization process model based on the examples of Swedish companies, those who are expanding into foreign markets from Sweden. So Swedish companies traditionally followed a step-by-step, stage-by-stage approach of internationalizing or going to global markets from Sweden slowly. Initially, they established their presence in Sweden, and once they became strong in their own country, Sweden, they sensed a market opportunity in foreign countries. They wanted to expand into foreign countries stage by stage. They expanded to a couple of neighboring countries. Later, they tried to expand into some faraway countries. They also tried to overcome different distances that exist in international business. This include cultural distance, geographic distance. Gradual internationalization process calls for gradual approach of going into foreign market because it realizes and it recognizes that distances exist. It is based on the reality and fact that there is geographic distance, there is administrative distance, there is cultural distance, and there is economic distance. So you have to overcome these distances to succeed in foreign markets. Otherwise, it is difficult. So gradual internationalization process, which is also called as Uppsala model, is based on stage by stage, step by step, approach based model. It's a slow, gradual model.
Why did historically companies from different countries follow a gradual process for firm internationalization?
Companies from different countries historically followed gradual process of internationalization because going to foreign market was never easy. In 1997, or in 1970s or 1980s or even 1990s, there was no internet. Technology was not as developed as what it is today. So companies used to follow brick and mortar approach to establish their presence, or even for international marketing, even for exporting was very difficult process. So they had to go historic approach, which is step by step, stage by stage, which is gradual process to strengthen their business in foreign countries. So it is because technology was facilitator at that time. Technology was neither a facilitator, technology was not available for companies to expand overnight into foreign countries. So without technology, it was not easy for companies to expand overnight into foreign markets. So they had to take care. They had to expand with more precautions, because precaution is better than cure. Because if you expand into foreign countries overnight with aggressive approach, sometimes you will not succeed. So you have to also ensure success when you expand into foreign countries. So when companies were not sure at that time in 1970s or 60s or 1980s or even 1990s to expand into foreign markets without technology, they adopted a slow, gradual process.
What's meant by the Born Global model for internationalization? Why is it called as Born Global model?
Born Global model of internationalization is a unique approach which many companies discovered in late 1990s or even during last 20 years. Born Global model is based on the assumption that the companies can expand into foreign markets from year one of their inception or from year one of their establishment. And when a company is able to generate a substantial percentage of their income from foreign market by way of export income or by way of selling in foreign markets, when that foreign income becomes substantial amount of its total income, such companies are normally called as born global companies, because a company is normally known as born global when company is set up with the objective of doing global business, and when a company succeed to generate a substantial percentage of income from foreign markets within 3 years. Even though there are 2-3 standard definitions of born global model, in general, born global company is defined as a company that generates substantial revenue from foreign market within first 3 years of its establishment. There are many technology-based companies. They are born global. Uber is a born global company. Apple is a born global company. Microsoft is a born global company. They all generate substantial percentage of income from foreign markets.
What types of companies follow the Born Global model?
Mainly high-tech companies follow born global model because the purpose of setting up high-tech companies and their business model based on technology help them to do business and try to generate revenue from foreign market. For example, most of these born global companies are either first movers or fast movers. Mainly they are first movers. For example, Uber introduced a unique ride-sharing platform as a first mover that helped Uber to be a born global company. Likewise, if you have a unique business idea which is based on new technology platforms, you have probability of establishing a born global company.
How do you associate digital transformation and the Born Global model for firm internationalization?
Very important question. Digital transformation has revolutionized the way companies doing business these days. Digital transformation has profound influence on businesses and societies these days. Digital